Welcome to day one of your 5-day free Butts and Guts challenge. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute butts and a 10-minute guts workout. This is just going to be the 10-minute guts workout. So you are going to need an 8-pound weight, or I have an 8-pound weight. You can use a soup can if you don't have any weights at home. If you are somebody who's new to exercising, you don't even need a weight. And if you're somebody who exercises consistently, I would go either 8 or 10 pounds. So let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and get started with crunches. We're gonna do 20 crunches. This is what your crunch is gonna look like. Your elbows stay back, so they never come and cup your head to go up into a crunch. So you're gonna do 20 crunches. When you get up to the top, you squeeze and let your air out. When you go down, you slowly go down. You don't let your body fall. Your muscle is always contracted. 20 of those. After you do 20 crunches, you're gonna grab your weight. You're gonna do something called a Russian twist. The Russian twist is where you hold your weight. You are going to lean back on your bottom so that you feel like you're definitely using your ab muscles. Your feet can either stay on the ground, that's an easier exercise, or for something a little more challenging, you can lift them up off the ground. You grab your weight and you're gonna touch your weight or your elbow side to side 20 times. So this would be 1, 2, 3. So each side gets 1 count. The next exercise is something called hip up. You're gonna be doing 20 of these. Your feet go in the air. You should be at a 90-degree angle, hands by your bottom. You're literally going to push your feet into the air and back down. You're using your abs and not your hands to push yourself. It's a slow motion. It's almost like you're stomping the ceiling. So you go up, down, really holding in your core. After the hip up, you're gonna do something called the crossed tuck in. It's 20. Most of these are just 20 counts anyways, where you're gonna cross your legs. Sorry, my ground is a little uneven. You're gonna cross your legs, open your arms, and you're gonna hug and let out. Hug and let out 20 times. If that's too difficult, you can put your legs down and do it this way to make it a little easier. After you do 20 crossed tuck-ins, you're gonna do something called a Cobra. You're only gonna do 10 of these. It's where you lay flat on your stomach, hands next to your face. You're gonna come up as far as you can. Feet need to be planted firmly. They don't come up, they stay down, and they need to be together. So you come up, squeeze, down. Come up, squeeze, down. The whole time keeping your core and your back tight. After you do the crossed tuck-in and the Cobra, you're gonna do something called a Spider-Man crunch. You're gonna do 10 of these, but each side gets 10, so you're really doing 20. A Spider-Man crunch, you get up in a plank position, make sure that your back is flat, and you're going to take your knee and it's gonna touch your elbow. So you're gonna go like this, and that's 1, 2, 3, just like that. After you get done with your Spider-Man crunch, you're gonna do something called a bucket drop. You're gonna stay in that plank position. Your bottom is gonna be straight. Your knee is gonna come forward and down, and your hip is gonna touch the floor. So you're gonna go down, down, that's 1, 2, 3, until you get to 10. Once you've done the bucket drop, you're gonna do something called the one-arm open plank. That's where you use your weight again. You're gonna get in the plank position. Your weight goes in one hand. Your feet need to be spread apart. You're gonna pull it up to your chest, up to the ceiling, back down to the ground. You repeat it 10 times on one side. The slower you go, the more you work your core. You're gonna do it 10 times on the other side. After you do the one-arm open plank, you're gonna do something called the windshield wiper. The one-arm open plank, you do 10 on each side. I don't know if I said that. The windshield wiper is where you put your hands flat next to your bottom, feet up. You wanna put your feet down a little bit so that you feel the tension in your abs. And you're gonna go side to side, side to side, as low as you can go and as slow as you can go. You're gonna do 10, which means you're really doing 20. It's 10 on each side. Once you're done with that, your feet go back down. You're gonna spell the word beast. using that same technique. So hands by your bottom, feet come up, let them hover for a minute so you can get your core engaged. You're gonna spell the word beast, B-E, never letting your feet drop in between letters. A, S, and T. Once you've spelled the word beast, slowly lower your legs. Give your abs a quick couple of seconds, not long, because abs recover very quickly. Then you're gonna spell the word beast backwards. I hope you guys have a great abs workout. Let me know how it goes in the comments below.